Have you ever wondered how Singapore transformed from a fishing village to a global powerhouse? Well, let's time travel back to the early 19th century. Imagine a tiny island, part of the larger Malay Peninsula, known as Singapore. Picture it as a peaceful, quiet fishing village with an economy as minimal as its size. There were no signs of the prosperous future that lay ahead. Then, in 1819, an official from the British East India Company, Sir Stamford Raffles, sails into the picture. He saw potential in this humble island. Its strategic location along the major sea routes made it an ideal spot for a trading post, a vital link between China and the British colonies in India. Just like that, the wheels of change were set in motion. Merchants and immigrants started flocking to Singapore, bringing with them a diverse mix of cultures. The once quiet fishing village was fast becoming a bustling hub for trade. As the 19th century rolled on, Singapore's economy started evolving at a rapid pace. The small fishing village was now a bustling trading post, attracting merchants and immigrants from around the globe. Yet, this was just the beginning. The real transformation lay in the adaptable spirit of Singapore, as it responded to the changing global trade dynamics. The emergence of the rubber and tin industries marked a significant turning point in Singapore's economic history. Fueled by the rich resources of the surrounding regions, these industries began to flourish, offering a promising new direction for the island's economy. Singapore wasn't merely surviving, it was thriving, yet the world was changing. The ripple effects of global events started to reach the shores of Singapore. The onset of the early 20th century brought significant challenges, but also opportunities for growth. The island's economy continued to evolve, shifting from traditional industries to more modern sectors. This period also marked the onset of the First and Second World Wars, events that had profound implications on Singapore's economy. The wars disrupted trade and industry but also led to the development of new industries, such as ship repair and oil refining. The island had to adapt, and it did so with remarkable resilience. The post-World War II era, however, was a time of critical transformation for Singapore. The island had learned to adapt and evolve, but now it was time to redefine itself. As the dust of the wars settled, a new era dawned. The world was changing, and so was Singapore. The year 1965 marked a significant milestone in Singapore's history. The island gained independence from Malaysia, stepping into the world as a newly formed nation-state. This was a time of great uncertainty but also a time of great opportunity. With independence came the freedom to chart its own economic destiny. Singapore's real metamorphosis was about to unfold as it gained independence. The fishing village turned trading post was now ready to become a global powerhouse. The stage was set for a transformation that would redefine not just Singapore, but the entire Southeast Asia region. In 1965, Singapore faced a new chapter and a plethora of challenges. Independence from Malaysia had been achieved, but with it came a multitude of economic hurdles. The lack of natural resources and a limited domestic market presented significant obstacles for the fledgling nation. But Singapore was not to be deterred, and at the helm was Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, a man of vision and tenacity. Lee Kuan Yew was not just a leader, he was a visionary, a trailblazer. He recognized the potential that lay within Singapore's geographical position and its people. His strategy was comprehensive and forward-thinking, focusing on developing a skilled workforce, attracting foreign investment, and promoting industries oriented towards exports. This wasn't a quick fix or a short-term solution. It was a long-term strategy, a blueprint for economic success. The government invested heavily in education, understanding that a skilled workforce is the backbone of a successful economy. Infrastructure was also prioritized, with substantial funds allocated to create an environment conducive to business and industry. Under Lee's leadership, the 1970s saw Singapore emerge as a global manufacturing hub. Areas like electronics, petrochemicals, and shipbuilding thrived, attracting foreign investors and creating jobs. This period of rapid industrialization marked a significant shift in Singapore's economic landscape, transforming it from a trading post to a global industrial powerhouse. But the visionary leadership didn't stop at industrialization. Singapore recognized the importance of diversification, continually evolving to meet the changing demands of the global economy. Finance, technology, biotechnology, these are just some of the sectors that Singapore has embraced, ensuring its continued relevance and resilience in the face of global economic shifts. The story of Singapore's economic journey is a testimony to the power of visionary leadership. Lee Kuan Yew's strategic approach, his ability to foresee potential growth areas, and his unwavering commitment to investment in human capital and infrastructure set the stage for Singapore's remarkable economic odyssey. The groundwork for Singapore's economic success was meticulously laid. The 1970s marked the era of Singapore's economic boom. This was not by chance, but the result of strategic planning and a relentless commitment to progress. As the nation leaned into the new decade, it found itself in the throes of a remarkable transformation. Singapore had successfully positioned itself as a global manufacturing hub. Electronics, petrochemicals, and shipbuilding became the pillars of the island's economy. Factories sprung up, creating jobs and attracting global investments. Through this economic metamorphosis, Singapore was no longer just a trading post but had become an integral part of the global production chain. The numbers told a compelling story. Singapore's gross domestic product, a measure of the nation's economic health, began to soar. From a modest GDP in the early 60s, the island's economy swelled to an impressive $467 billion by the early 21st century. It was a testament to the power of visionary leadership and a clear economic strategy. But the prosperity wasn't confined to abstract economic indicators. The everyday lives of Singapore's residents were transformed too. The rise in per capita income was a testament to this. As the nation's wealth increased, so did the wealth of its citizens. The average Singaporean enjoyed a standard of living that was the envy of many around the world. What was the secret to this success? It was a combination of factors: a skilled workforce, a stable political environment, a commitment to education, and a relentless focus on innovation. Singapore was not blessed with natural resources, but it had something far more valuable: the resourcefulness and resilience of its people. The economic boom was not the end of the story, but merely a chapter in Singapore's ongoing economic odyssey. The island nation continued to evolve, to adapt, and to innovate. It embraced new sectors like finance, technology, and biotechnology, ensuring its relevance in a rapidly changing global economy. By the year 2023, Singapore was a beacon of economic success. Its GDP growth rate stood at 3.65%, and its population had grown to just under 6 million. The per capita income was an impressive $78,115. Singapore had successfully reinvented itself into an economic powerhouse. Its journey from a quiet fishing village to a global hub of prosperity serves as an inspiring tale of transformation, a testament to the power of vision, strategy, and relentless pursuit of progress. Singapore's economic success wasn't just a stroke of luck, but a commitment to strategic policies. Indeed, the nation's prosperity was shaped by its unwavering commitment to open markets and free trade. This commitment was more than just a policy, it was a philosophy, a mindset that guided Singapore's economic journey. Singapore understood that being a small island with limited resources, it had to look outward. It embraced the world as its marketplace, and the world responded in kind. It actively participated in regional and international trade agreements, unlocking new opportunities and fostering economic partnerships worldwide. It didn't just participate, it thrived, becoming a vital link in the global trade chain. But commitment to free trade alone wasn't enough. Singapore's success was also rooted in its stable political environment and efficient governance. The government maintained a pro-business stance, fostering an environment conducive for businesses to operate and prosper. It was this blend of free trade, stability, and efficiency that created a perfect storm for economic growth. The government also ensured transparency and strong rule of law, which instilled confidence among international investors. These factors, combined with the nation's strategic location, transformed Singapore into a global hub for trade and finance. This commitment to open markets, efficient governance, and stability didn't just fuel Singapore's economic growth, it made the nation resilient. Resilient to economic shocks, resilient to changes in the global economic landscape. Singapore's economic resilience was a testament to its unwavering commitment to these principles. The lion's roar, it seems, was not just a roar, but a commitment to excellence. Fast forward to 2023, Singapore's economy continues to impress the world. The little island nation has come a long way from its humble beginnings as a fishing village. The gross domestic product has grown to an impressive $467 billion and continues to rise. With a population now nearing 6 million, the per capita income stands at a remarkable $78,115, reflecting Singapore's economic prowess. The economy is also diversified, not just depending on manufacturing, but branching into sectors such as finance, technology, and biotechnology. The island nation continues to be a hub for innovation and a magnet for global investors. Singapore's commitment to free trade, political stability, and efficient governance has helped it navigate the complex dynamics of the modern global economy. However, the future is not without challenges. Global economic uncertainties, technological disruptions, and climate change pose significant risks. But true to its history, Singapore is prepared to meet these challenges head-on. The government continues to invest in its people, infrastructure, and innovation, ensuring that Singapore remains competitive and resilient in the face of change. As we look to the future, it's clear Singapore's economic journey is far from over. The island nation continues to write its success story, always adapting, always innovating. The story of Singapore serves as a testament to the transformative power of strategic planning, visionary leadership, and a commitment to excellence.